one of our trucks today. So in the back we go with the doggos. Just another beach day. Going to go check out the work over there at the kiosco. So it's a beach read kind of day.
Me fui de vacaciones con muchas cervezas y canciones. Un shot por las buenas amistades y por las bendiciones. Y si el día se pone feo, tú me lo haces bonito. Yo no pido más que sea. Tengo todo lo que necesito. Que quiere saberlo todo. Si pongo el location ya no es un secret spot. Hoy voy a pasarla bien y no pensar en nada. Y no pensar en nada. Y no pensar en nada. Porque a veces pienso tanto que me olvido de dar gracias cuando me levanto.
Hello everybody. So at the beach, I'm currently taking like a little break in the sun because I've been in the sun for like a hot minute. The UV index is 10 today. So like, my dad just sent me a kiss. So it's just spicy. She real hot and you know she real picante out here. So I'm taking a break. Went to the water, glistening my beautiful friend over here. She is having her moment. She needs her moment, and that's fine because I'm on vacation and I don't care. Yeah, no. I just had an Aguila. I have all like my books, my bags, my what the fuck is it called? Tabs, highlighter, because I'm currently reading. I'm going into Emily's like Never After series. I think that's what it's called. I could be really wrong. The Never After series. No, it's literally called the Never After series. So it's the first book of a series. It's called Hooked. So far so good. I'm enjoying it. I finished Ice Planet Barbarian yesterday. Loved it. Wow. Let me tell you, ever since I saw Avatar: The Way of Water, girl. I can't wait to get the other books in the series. It's so absolutely good. Ruby's writing. Delicioso. So far so good with the book. We're chilling. Getting some sun, getting a tan. My brothers are out doing boys stuff with cars and boys and their toys. I don't know anything about cars, so I was like, I'm gonna go to the beach with my dad because I gotta sit here and look pretty and then I get free drinks. And also the men bombard me with questions of if I'm married and what I look for in a man. And I'm like, sir, I'm 20 years old. I'm not looking for anything. Si quieren saber que tengo novio, no tengo novio. Soy feliz y soltera, enamorada de la vida.
El sol salió a janguear con las nubes y me regalaron un día cabrón. Como cuando me quedaba en Boquerón o en Manatí. Lo mejor nunca se sube, al menos que en la radio salga esta canción.
My mom's like, stay, and I'm like, I want to stay, but then I'm like, I have school in May, so I'm really nervous for that because I'm also moving. Kira, there's someone being serenaded, and Kira's not vibing with it. I'm really sad to be leaving. I'm really nervous about school. I'm really nervous about just life. I really just want to focus on like being home and being happy. Okay, we are back. I'm gonna take a shower. So last time, I think yesterday's video, I showed you guys kind of like the shower. Oh my god, is there any frogs? Ugh. The frog sitch, not the frog sitch, the shower sitch. So this is the outdoor shower. I'm wearing sandals that are way too small for me. And then that's the bathroom. So I'm gonna shower. Y'all get to see none of it. I'm gonna shower because we're about to go to this place in the village where this lady sells food. It's like a hostel. Yeah, it's like a hostel she has and she sells food. So we're going there for dinner. My favorite thing is that we only have cold water. Ooh. Okay. Whew. Love that. Love that. That's. Ooh. Morning. I just had a surgery in my ear. So I got my industrial pierced when I was like 15, I think, and probably not up till like maybe 2 to 3 years ago I started to get a keloid. And it got like really bad to the point where I literally just like took it. So I just took out the piercing. And I've been wanting to get the surgery, but in Canada it's way too expensive to get it. So I wanted to do it when I went back home. Wait. So, me and my brother went to a tattoo consultation a few weeks ago, and the tattoo artist like looked at my ear and he's like, oh, like, do you want to get that removed? And I'm like, yeah. Do you do it? And he's like, no, but I know a guy who does. Like, he specializes in body modification. And I was like, okay, slay. So he sent a picture of my ear to the guy, and he said like, oh, like, I could do for this price, here's my contact info. So he gave us his contact info, and I just got out of my appointment. I didn't record anything on my phone, but my dad has like all the footage of the actual surgery, and I'm not too sure if I can like put that content out on YouTube, but I'll figure it out. So I cried a lot because I'm terrified of needles. So I bawled my eyes out. Honestly, all I felt was like when when he numbed my ear, which I was very anxious about because usually here, like the surgeries that I've gotten here are just like, I got all my wisdom teeth removed when I was younger, and like in Canada and I think in the States too, they like put you to sleep or they like give you gas, and I was like super relaxed, chilled out. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get knocked out, I'm gonna wake up all loopy-doopy. No, they don't do that here. They just numb your gums and then take a saw, not an actual saw, but it felt like a saw, all up in my mouth, and I felt every single thing because I was so anxious and I was so nervous. I could feel like the pressure and I could hear the sounds. It was just like, bleh. It was not a vibe. So I did that today. It's only like 10:30. Quite happy. Honestly, it looks a little mangled, but like way better than what I did before. Really sad because the trip is almost to an end. Okay. Oh my god. We're going to get fruit.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿cómo me muero?
Fruit's right there.
Pero ahí no veo mango, aquí veo un banano.
Right now, my dad is doing something for the bank. Oh, my mommy. We're looking for fruit because it's gonna take a really long time. It's the first time I have my phone out, so I'm like a little nervous. My mommy protects me.
Ay, acá hay, mira.
Sí, pero hay patilla.
Ah, pero no te gusta la patita,
No.
¿no? ¿Verdad? No buscamos mango o papaya.
Jesus. Ay, yo quedé mis gafas en el carro y no veo nada.
Ah, mi amor,
Pite, carito. Oh. Esposo.
Nos miran como mosco en leche. No entiendo por qué. No sé.
Mami, maybe porque tengo mi celular afuera. Probably. Es la primera vez que lo tengo afuera. Oye, baby,
Cuidado,
¿por qué
mi vida.
¿por qué no lo subimos por aquí?
Es que allí está la fruta.
I tried to record, but I ended up having to put my phone away. It's a third world country, baby. Like, iPhones are super expensive here, and I'm not trying to get snatched or robbed or anything. So I put my phone away, but I did have my mom record like a little bit of me eating my mango. So we bought some mango. My mom got papaya, and pineapple. And right now we're going to go get like some bracelets and cute little things, cute little trinkets. So far so good. My air, I don't really feel much, but I already took some medication that I'm supposed to take. So I took that and then scarfed some mango. Mango is so good. We put lime juice and salt on it. Same thing with pineapple. So good. Delicioso.
Rompe el suelo y dale ahora. Tú lo que tienes es una licuadora. Y lo menea, y lo menea, y lo menea, lo menea, lo menea, lo menea. Catalina, 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 Catalina. Catalina, vaga despacio en la esquina, métele más adrenalina. Tiene la coné, sube el estrés, cata, cata, que lo que. ¿Quién la mueve como tú? Mueve esa chapa, chapa, chapa. Mami, tú tienes la actitud. Mueve esa chapa, 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 chapa. Catalina, no sé qué voy a hacer con estas ganas. Catalina, dale, pónmelo aquí, no seas mala. Catalina, qué rico debe ser tenerte en mi cama. Catalina, dale, pónmelo aquí, no seas mala.
As you guys can see, the driving here is crazy compared to driving in like Canada to what I'm used to. Sometimes there's 3 lanes, sometimes there's 2 lanes, and like the bare minimum is on like the road, like a little dash of white, but like people are swerving, there's bikes everywhere. There's so many people who are driving in this country that there's se llama pico y placa. That there's a thing called pico y placa. So that means depending on los números, todo depende de los números.
Numbers into license plate.
On your license plate. El último o el primero?
That's when there's par and when there's like impar.
So it all depends on the number that your license plate ends on. So ours, for one of our trucks, is Wednesday and Friday we can't drive. So it's because there's so many people here, there's so many people driving that they had to like implement that. That doesn't mean everyone follows it. You can get pulled over by the cops as well. And also like there's so many bikes. Like my dad has a bike. I love, you've seen me on my dad's bike. I love going on my dad's bike. And like there's a day where like there's no one's allowed to ride on their motorcycles here. Not that everyone follows it, but usually. So there's only an exception for like certain people. So if you're like working for like a laboratory, like an office, or if you are like a food runner, or if you are like security or someone watching the roads or something, you have to show proof that like you work for said place and blah blah blah. But yeah, no, I have absolutely no desire for driving in my country. I love my country, but I do not want to drive here. I already have anxiety driving in Victoria, and Victoria's like not that bad. People are just like old and don't use their blinkers. Here, no one uses their blinkers. Here, they communicate by honking.
I use it.
Okay.
I use it.
Oh, my dad's like, I use it. My dad uses his, but it all depends on who's driving. If it's my dad, if it's my oldest brother, if it's my other brother.
Your older brother don't use it.
My oldest brother doesn't really use it. He's a little cray-cray. But yeah, no, it all depends. I think the numbing is like coming off my ear. Oh, I wanted to keep the little skin, like a little keychain. My mom was really grossed out because it had hair on it. It was not a fun time.
Vaga despacio en la esquina, métele más adrenalina. Tiene la coné, sube el estrés, cata, cata, que lo que. ¿Quién la mueve como tú? Mueve esa chapa, chapa, chapa. Mami, tú tienes la actitud. Mueve esa chapa, 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 chapa. Catalina, no sé qué voy a hacer con estas ganas. Catalina, dale, pónmelo aquí, no seas mala. Catalina. cuando lo arrestan. Me tiene dando vueltas en la ruleta. Le gusta el freseo, anda en el peliculeo. Los estados.
I ended up getting my bracelets and stuff, and now we are at a Chinese restaurant. Chino? Shit. Or a Chinese restaurant. We're eating lunch. So, yeah, girl, I'm ready to mug. I'm hungry. All I had was that fruit earlier today and water. That was literally it. So, we're gonna eat. And then I think we're going home. We might see some like extended family tonight.
No sé qué voy a hacer con estas ganas. Catalina, dale, pónmelo aquí, no seas mala. Catalina, qué rico debe ser tenerte en mi cama. Catalina, dale, pónmelo aquí, no seas mala. Baja pa' acá, es que tú tienes la receta. Bájale, doy una seta. Le gusta lucirse más cuando lo arrestan. Me tiene dando vueltas en la ruleta. Le gusta el freseo, anda en el peliculeo. Los estados se los veo. La movie activa, siempre coqueta. Es la que manda en la discoteca. Ay, Catalina, así como camina, cocina. Yo me como toda esa comida. Ay, Catalina, alguien con los tacones combina. Por eso es que tú me fascinas. Ay, Catalina, así como camina, cocina. Yo me como toda esa comida. Ay, Catalina, alguien con los tacones combina. Por eso es que tú me fascinas. Catalina, 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 Catalina. Catalina, vaga despacio a la esquina, métele más adrenalina. Tiene la coné, sube el estrés, cata, cata, que lo que. ¿Quién la mueve como tú? Mueve esa chapa, chapa, chapa. Mami, tú tienes la actitud. Mueve esa chapa, chapa, chapa. Ay, Catalina, así como camina, cocina. Yo me como toda esa comida. Ay, Catalina, alguien con los tacones combina. Por eso es que tú me fascinas. Catalina, 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 Catalina. ¿Quién la mueve como tú? Mueve esa chapa, chapa, chapa. Mami, tú tienes la actitud. Mueve esa chapa, chapa, chapa. Ay, Catalina, así como camina, cocina. Yo me como toda esa comida. Ay, Catalina, alguien con los tacones combina. Por eso es que tú me fascinas. Ay, Catalina, así como camina, cocina. Yo me como toda esa comida. Ay, Catalina, alguien con los tacones combina. Por eso es que tú me fascinas. Catalina, 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 Catalina. Catalina, vaga despacio a la esquina, métele más adrenalina. Tiene la coné, sube el estrés, cata, cata, que lo que.
I'm back home. My ear has fully woken up and it freaking hurts so bad. I don't want to show too much, but yeah, I got, I think, 4 or 5 stitches in my ear, so I have to get those removed in about 9 days. I just had like a really quick little chat with one of my high school best friends, Sagal, which was really sweet, and it was a little sad because I wanted to go back to Ontario for spring break and like spend those 2 weeks there. I got to see like, I would get to see, I've got 2 best friends from high school, and then I have Amanda, who's like my sister at this point. We've been best friends for like almost 10 years now. Haven't seen her in a year. It's literally gonna be a year in March, because last year in March I came back home and she came with me to Colombia, and it was her first time out of the country besides going to Dominican Republic. She went to Dominican Republic with her high school. So that was a really great trip. But yeah, really sad I can't go, but like financially and like adulting bullshit, not bullshit, just like sad that like I can't really do all the things that I wanted to do. But like sometimes you can't do everything you want to do at once, and it sucks, but it would just be a lot smarter for me to work as much as I can for this, like the rest of this month of February and all the month of and all the month of March, and just like make a lot of money, save a lot of money. Also I'm gonna like do a deep clean in my closet, donate a bunch of stuff, sell some stuff that I have, because I've got to get an apartment by April, fingers crossed, hopefully. But that's not a today issue. That's a May, April issue. I'm still on vacation. I think I'm just gonna call it a night. I have some agua panela con limon and jengibre. So panela, it's like a sugar cane condensed block with a lot of lime, like fresh limes, and ginger water that my mom makes because I feel not the hottest. And if you are Latin, or if you are Colombian, or there are also a lot of other people who are Hispanic in their own cultures use panela, my mommy's remedy is like, oh, you need panela. You're not feeling good? Panela. You're sick? Panela. Your back hurts? Panela. So I'm just gonna gargle this down, a little sippy sip sip. Supposed to drink it best when it's hot. And I'm gonna try to get some sleep.